get the message. No big worry, but I have to go to the emergency room. Went to the doctor yesterday because I've been feeling pretty sick. It could be that I hurt myself in yoga. And that's it. And I'll talk to you later.
Needle off the record. Rewind, stop, play. Happy Valentine's Day. You have cancer.
There is no cure for the cancer I have. It's so rare. Everything is experimental.
I think this one's juicier.
My whole life has changed since then.
This is my liver. Cancer, 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 cancer.
What's weird about this is that we don't understand this at all. This is a total black box.
So with your cases of epithelioid hemangioendothelioma, what do you guys usually do for treatment?
Do you then go after it with the shock and awe approach of traditional toxic chemotherapy?
Anti-angiogenesis inhibitors, targeted agents, low-level chemotherapy, high-level chemotherapy.
Or do I just sit tight and let the tumor make the first move?
I'm not sick.
Oh, it's just violent shakes.
I'm not sick.
You got hit by a truck.
I am not sick. There is some growth. Yeah.
Let's just take a little eraser and just scratch them off.
I feel like I'm staring my deepest fears in the face. I just don't want to die. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes.
What chance do I really have, Doctor?
This is the time for action rather than pity. You need to have the will to be cured.
March 2nd, slow-moving stage 4 cancer. They tell me to sit and wait. Wait for what? There is no stage 5. When there are no answers, you have to find your own.
You have inspiration. You're what I call a survivor in terms of your personality.
You can't listen to the people who say I have a 100% fatality rate. You just can't listen to that kind of nonsense. I'm really fascinated by the term spontaneous remission.
Sometimes doctors can get too negative too fast and talk about what we don't understand as if, well, that's never going to happen.
When I first got diagnosed, I just thought this is a mistake. This is like a really evil practical joke. This can't happen to me.
It does happen to people our age. It was almost like the universe was slapping me down, like, you know, girl, you're not awake.
You can't solve the problem of reversing disease if you're constantly dealing with the symptom. You have to get with the cause.
In many ways, to have a so-called terminal illness, that's the best place you could be, because then it's up to you.
We control the destiny of our health. We control the quality of our health. We choose that every day.
I'm trying to explore this healing process. What is it to heal? What is it to truly heal?
We are preparing a healing diet, whole grains, beans, the upward-reaching leafy vegetables.
This is my pharmacy. We're gonna go get some medicine. Whole Foods, baby. Rock on. Rock on! The train is moving towards remission. That's just it. That's the plan, that's the goal. Where's the top?
Aha! Gallbladder excess, spleen deficiency.
Each organ has a meridian, a pathway of energy that shows about its functioning.
You said you had granola, that kind of thing. It's a beige flour, sweet.
You can't get away with anything.
Some very dramatic effects of the yoga practice can be seen in people who suffer from cancer.
You got one drop of blood. See, those are the new cells.
I'm going to get my next round of herbs. Herb. Who wants to sell me some herb? Dancing is part of my healing therapy. I dance to one song a day. It can be completely silly and outrageous.
Our cells are like fish. They're only as healthy as the water they swim in.
Eat your veggies, everyone. Eat your veggies. You're creating vibration and motion in those organs where there's static energy, where something is not moving and disease is happening.
You've made a huge change in the right direction.
So do you think that I can reverse this?
Absolutely.
we accept that our ailment is an assignment, an occasion to go deeper into ourselves in order to heal our bodies, feelings, or lives.
I just feel like everything I'm talking about is just ridiculous. Being able to change our destiny and change our lives. And
I'm just sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of talking. I'm sick of pretending, hiding, putting on a happy face. I live in a box on a leash. You can all fuck off. And I'm chained. There is no escape. You have a full-time job. You are always at the Office of Healing.
I don't understand.
August 31st. Can you love your tumors? I'm learning a lot, I'm growing a lot, I'm shedding a lot. A lot of people look at me like I have 10 heads when I say it, but cancer's been my guru. Yeah. It's my teacher, and it teaches me every day the hard things and the beautiful things. And I think there's like a lot of people that you can heal along the way, because people in my life have to be affected. Everybody who loves me is affected by this.
If I did this to you by causing you stress in high school, then I don't even want a CAT scan of my inside. I don't even know if I have any.
How can you take something like illness and really transform your life?
Right. And I think if people knew that more and knew how to deal with it, they would get to the heart of what life's all about. And whatever that is, if it's painful, if it's terribly sad, you know, getting right next to something that's really real and then working with that.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, if I ever shave my head, will you shave it for me?
Absolutely.
You have to empower yourself. I think that's the difference between the people with the same prognosis, and one lives and the other one dies and nobody knows why. You know, it's about the power of the mind. And I am not an expert, but, you know, we'll see, won't we? You know?
Yeah.